Plastic bottles make you nauseous. Public transportation's awesome. Solar powered everything. No cell phone, just cups and string. You make your t-shirts out of grass. You kick the cars that guzzle gas. Understand. Use cartons, man. Be a Tetra Pak fan.
Have you ever wondered how to pick that perfect piece of fruit? Do you find yourself at the farmer's market poking and prodding and sniffing every watermelon to figure out which one's the best? Well, what if we didn't have to rely on our senses to pick out the ideal piece of fruit? What if instead technology could tell us what was best to buy? Thankfully, some innovative minds have developed this idea, and it's called SCiO.
SCiO is the first molecular sensor that fits in the palm of your hand.
It scans the molecular fingerprint of an object and provides relevant instant information about its chemical makeup. Imagine if there was a way to know which watermelon is sweeter.
When is that avocado going to ripen? How many calories, carbs, or proteins are in that shake?
How your plants are doing. Imagine if there was a way to know the chemical makeup of everything we come in contact with. The applications are endless.
Now, SCiO isn't on the market yet, but its enormous success on the fundraising site Kickstarter is just one indication that the finished product will be in high demand. Within 20 hours of the campaign's May launch, its $200,000 goal was fully funded. The company quickly announced a new $2 million goal that was met well in advance of its mid-June deadline. So how does it work?
SCiO uses this tiny optical sensor called a spectrometer, which absorbs light reflected back from an object and breaks it down into a spectrum. The spectrum is then sent to our cloud for analysis, and our algorithms sends back the result to your phone in real time.
Spectrometers are used today in labs around the world, but they're too large and expensive for everyday use.
To fulfill our vision, we need to make a tiny spectrometer that can be mass-produced at low cost.
3 years later, they came up with SCiO. When performing a scan, SCiO's tiny optical sensor captures the item's molecular footprint, then measures how those molecules interact with light, creating a barcode-like readout that its in-house app converts into the data that it sends to your phone. And while consumers can delight in never having to sniff around for that perfect piece of fruit again, the device will also help farmers figure out the ideal time to harvest crops by assessing a fruit or vegetable's firmness, acid composition, and level of sweetness. But while sensors may be the future, let's be careful not to lose what Mother Nature gave us. Thanks for checking out this week's innovation video, sponsored by Tetra Pak. Subscribe to the Lempert Report to watch more videos just like this. Also, visit supermarketguru.com. Visit becartonsmart.com, and you'll see how others are using cartons as a small step to big good.